here they are.
All right, Alice. I kept my word. I said I'd come to the dance with you, and I did. But now, I don't care what you sing. I'm going home. I'm going home right now, Alice. You could jump up and down and scream and yell and shout and scream. And don't scream too much, because up you'll go, because I'm not staying there. I'm not going in there and be embarrassed just so you can have your fun at a dance. I'm going home, Alice. That's it. That's it. That is it.
Take the sound check it, Ralph.
I don't want to stay here, Alice. Please don't make me stay.
The way to do it is take ours down at Trixie. Come on. There you are. Hold it, here's Trixie. Hey, watch out for Trixie's coat there. The genuine imitation mink is shedding some of its rabbit fur.
Alice, please don't make me stay.
Ralph, we're staying. You have got to face them sooner or later.
You know, I think it's very cruel of you, Widow Cramden. I mean, I really think that this is one of the times that Ralph should have stayed home.
Yeah, Alice, maybe you shouldn't have made him come. Boy, after those raccoons find out that Jackie Gleason isn't coming here, oh, you don't know what might happen.
I'm not worried, Trix.
You're not worried? Oh, boy, you got more courage than Archie Moore's manager. Let me tell you. But you realize that hall is filled in there? When they found out that Gleason's gonna, they sold about 1,000 tickets, you know. And that's a rough mob in there. If Gleason don't show up, they're gonna murder Ralph, you know. They got some tough boys in there. There's a couple of them there that make Bruce Cabot look like a school teacher. And there's one in there, that's Red Courtney. Good to hear about him. He got fired from being a longshoreman because he was too tough.
Gee, Alice, don't you think you and Ralph better leave?
Now, believe me, Trix, there is absolutely nothing to worry about. Don't you and Ed give it a second thought.
Pardon me?
Oh, Mr. Gleason, I'm so glad you came. I'm Alice Cramden.
Oh, hi.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you, and I want you to meet these friends of mine. This is Trixie Norton and Ed Norton.
Oh, we've had a pleasure. Yes. And away we go.
Oh, Mr. Gleason. You'll just never know what your coming tonight means to me. You know if you hadn't shown up, my husband would have been in an awful lot of trouble.
Well, I told you I'd be here, and I'd be here. Now, I kept my side of the bargain. Are you going to keep yours?
Oh, certainly, it's a pleasure. Here you are. There it is.
Well, thank you.
Hey, excuse me, I don't seem to understand it. Are you responsible for Mr. Gleason coming here?
Of course.
Well, I didn't know that. How'd you get him to come? Ralph's been trying to get him to come.
Is it all right if I tell them, Mr. Gleason?
Yeah, go ahead.
You see, I read in a magazine once where Mr. Gleason loved pizza pies. So I went to work and made one of my extra special anchovy pizzas, and I sent it over to him with a note.
And I got the note and explained everything about this poor guy, her husband, and I decided to come over. She gave me the recipe of the pizza, and believe me, I can't wait till Tony gets a hold of this.
Did you really like it, Mr. Gleason?
I don't know. I ate it so fast I couldn't taste it.
Oh.
Now, let me ask you something. Is that the pizza that you make fattening?
Well, I won't say, but when you get a look at my husband, you may get a hint.
Well, I better get inside.
Oh, thanks again, Mr.
Hey,
That's all right.
Mr. Gleason, you like canned corned beef hash? I'll get my wife to send you over one of her favorite recipes. Away we go. Hey, there he is, Jackie Gleason! I'm telling you. You know, Alice, that's going to make Ralph a pretty important guy. But I still think that Connie's funny as Gleason.
Alice, did you mean to tell me that all the while we were coming...
All right.
You knew...
I'm not going. Here's your coats. Here you are. Come on. You can
Ralph.
stay if you want. I'm going.
Ralph, don't you want to stay? You sure you don't want to go inside just for a minute,
I am
Ralph?
positive I don't want to go inside.
Oh, come on, Ralph. Of course you want to go inside.
I don't want to start anything with you, Alice. I'm going home. And I'm going home now.
Why, Ralph?
Thank you. Boy, you're a good group. Now, before I go any further, I'd like the cooperation of everybody in the audience. At the count of 3, would you all yell out, bang? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I promised my friend Ralph Crampton that I'd start the show off with a bang. Hey, Ray Block went to see one of the... who I think it is. Texas the other
Don't you
night.
recognize your best
And
friend,
he's sitting in the
boy?
audience, and he's got the guy...
Oh, come on, Ralph. I'll explain it to you later. Come on.
He's in there.
Trixie.
What?
If Zeppo Marks are showing up tonight, those cheers have been for me.